Good evening. Now, as the Honkball Championship Series returns to Storks Stadium for Game 6, we begin by honouring one of our stars with induction into the Baseball Journeyman Hall of Fame. Now, it takes something special to be inducted and join the legends on the hallowed board, and we witnessed that this season. So please join me in welcoming into the Journeyman Hall of Fame Triple Crown winner Roger Bernardina. Congratulations, Roger. And please, for the love of God, start hitting this postseason. Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to episode 20 of the Baseball Journeyman here at the Silicon Storks. And today it is Game 6 of the Championship Series against the L&D Amsterdam Pirates. And if we win today, we will be Dutch champions. So it's exciting times. Now, let me know what you think. I think being a Triple Crown winner is definitely worthwhile of being in our Baseball Hall of Fame. So congratulations to Roger Bernardina. Hopefully he'll start hitting in this postseason, because we can see here he is bottom of our batting averages, and I never thought I'd see the day of that. And I think what we want to try and do as well is induct a few players from each club that we're at. So I'm looking for you guys to maybe nominate a few guys that you think are worthy of perhaps being in our Hall of Fame if we were to win this series and move on from Silicon Storks. And I think what we'll do is we'll have sort of like a vote, and I'll sort of put it up. It'll make sense. You'll see if you've followed the Football Manager series, you'll see how we do Players of the Year when you guys vote on that. And I think like a 75% approval rating will get them into the Hall of Fame as players. So I have my thoughts as to who I think the players are going to be that we nominate. But yeah, interesting who you guys think have earned the sort of the right to enter our Hall of Fame, because not just anybody can be in there. It takes something special. It's Max Prof's perfect game, Bernardina's Triple Crown, and yeah, we'll go from there. Maybe just sort of extended periods of our stay at the club of excellence, rather than just sort of individual sort of moments that there have been. Now, one thing to catch up on. Hopefully, you had a chance to have a good look at all the stats here, ins and outs of the series so far. But one bit of news is that Martis, we have signed him to a 1-year contract extension. It's sort of, if we are to move on, then it's a nice little gift to leave the Storks with. You can see there, he's on about, what's that, $2,500 a year more for another year, and he's been brilliant. So, like I say, that's our little farewell present should we leave. And if we lose this series and we stay for the final year of our contract, then, yeah. You know, we've got another good starting pitcher to have. But let's not waste any more time here. Let's go and have a look at the team that we're sending out for Game 6. Win, and we're champions. And this is it. It is Nicky Urbanus leading us off. It's Johnny Bladell batting second in right field. Urbanus obviously is at second base. Bernardina in left field. Please, mate. Please hit. Carabello, the first baseman, bats clean up. De Lima bats 5. He's a designated hitter. It's Ryan Jackson, the shortstop, at 6. It is Martina, the catcher, at 7. It's Dayton Bagel in center field batting 8. Quillen DeVint is at third base. He bats 9. And it's Timo van Ancum that takes the mound for us. I was very tempted to put Max Profs on the mound for this one, but he did well in his starts this series, so we're going to leave him in, and he's going to be going up against JC Sulabaran, who we of course already faced this postseason. We won this game when it was sort of the same two starting pitchers, so let's hope that we get a repeat performance here. It doesn't matter who starts Game 7 because there won't be one. And here we go. It's Dennis DeQuint to lead off against Van Ancum on the mound. Yeah, I mean, the problem, it's a good problem to have, but maybe the issue we would have with a Game 7, and let's hope there isn't one, is do we go with Max Profs, who's been brilliant for us all season, or do we go with Martis, who has been brilliant for us this postseason? Oh, and Van Ancum with a silly error to start things off, and let's hope that's the low point and not a sign of things to come as DeQuint reaches on the error. Kellyan Sams comes up to bat now. He is batting 100 in the postseason. Full count on him. And that is well hit. Can Johnny Bladell make the play? No, he cannot. And is DeQuint going to stay at third? Yeah, yes he is. But none out. Runners at second and third. This is not the start we wanted. It's Birkenbosch to come up to bat now. Van Ancum to have a pitch at him, and that is going to score at least one. It's just going to score one, but with none out, we have runners at the corners, and this has been a nightmare start for the Silicon Storks. Lupstock comes up to bat now. He is 3 for 15 during the postseason. 2-2's the count. We could love a strikeout here, Timo. We get it. All right, double play now. This gives us a way out of the innings if we can get that ground ball. It's Ricardo to the plate, who is batting 4 for 20 in the postseason. 2-2's the count again. Come on, Timo. Sits him down as well. All right, if we can get out of this just giving up the 1 run, that will be a result. It is Richardson, who is 7 for 19 and doing quite well this postseason. 1-2's the count, and he strikes him out, and Timo comes back brilliantly. A horrible start through the first 3 hitters, but he came back, struck out the next 3, and we only give up the 1 run. It's Nick Urbanus to lead us off. He is batting 271 this postseason. Come on, Nicky boy. Lead us off, mate. Lead us off in style. 1-0's the count. What can he do? Urbanus, it's a ground ball to third base, and unfortunately, there is no error, and that is the first out. Brings up Johnny Bladell, who is batting 263 in the postseason. 2-2's the count on Johnny. Come on, mate. He strikes out, and that is 2 away for Roger Bernardina. We know how bad he's been. He's in the Hall of Fame now. Come on, Roger. He has, as he dipped it in, he has Bernardina with a hit. All right, maybe he just needed the extra motivation of being in the Hall of Fame. And it's going to get him going. It's Carabello now, who has been our star batting. Look at that. 524 in the postseason. Carabello! It hits the top of the wall. But is that deep enough to get Bernardina home? He is turning. He is coming. It is a tying run. Carabello does it again. The 2-out RBI double. Bernardina comes in to score. We're tied at 1, and it's De Lima batting 211 in the postseason that comes up to bat. What can he do? De Lima has popped it up. That's going to end the innings. Or is it going to drop in? No, it's not. Second base is going to get there. I thought, well, right field wasn't going to get there. I was too busy watching right field, though, to notice second base making it back quite comfortably. All right, Timo. Let's continue on how you ended that first innings. Full count on the leadoff man, Schlupp. And he strikes him out. That is 4 strikeouts now for Timo. He is absolutely on fire. Lamp comes up to bat, the designated hitter. That is a change in their lineup, isn't it? Because it had been Jeebus, the designated hitter. That is a swing at strike 3. Can we get the play at first? No, we cannot. It's a 5th strikeout for Timo, but unfortunately, we have a runner at first and 1 out and not 2 out. There's another strikeout for Timo van Ancum. He is angry at what's happened in that first innings. That is now 2 away. DeQuint comes up to bat. That gets away from Martina behind the plate. And runner moves to second. And we don't want a second run scoring here, Timo. That should be an easy play for Jackson, the shortstop, over to first. Carabello makes the play, and we get out of that third innings. Again, you could maybe an error. It's a wild pitch. It's not an error. But, a runner getting on without a hit is always disappointing. Jackson comes up now to lead us off, batting 200 in the postseason. 2-2's the count, and Jackson strikes out at what looked to be a very much inside pitch. Martina, the catcher, batting 313 in the postseason. 1-1's the count on him. Martina slaps it in the right field, and that's going to be a 1-out single for the catcher. Excellent stuff. This is going to bring up Dayton Bagel now. Was brilliant last time out, wasn't he? Batting 500 in that game, 2 for 4. This time he strikes out. That looked like a bad pitch as well. And that is 2 away. Can Quillen DeVint do something for us? Batting 222 so far this postseason. 1-2's the count. DeVint grounds it to shortstop. Easy play at first for them. And that will end the second innings. We're still tied at 1 in this potentially decisive Game 6 should we win. And it's Van Ancum to Sams, who of course got a hit last time up. This time he pops it up. Bagel's coming in. He should make a simple catch out there. He does, and that is 1 away. Good start there, Timo. All right, Birkenbosch, who of course drove in a run last time up. Full count on him. He strikes out, and Timo is on a tear. What was the record for strikeouts? That guy got it earlier this year, wasn't it? Earlier this series with 12. Timo already has 7 through 2 2/3. 2-2's the count on Lupstock. Lupstock pops it up. Carabello's going over. Should make a catch near the dugout. He does. And that ends the top of the third. Such a shame about that first innings, wasn't it, for Timo? But if he can keep this up, then it's up to our bat. Urbanus with a first pitch swing. Urbanus slaps it into left field, but it's going to be caught there by Sams, and that is 1 away. Johnny Bladell now comes up, 0 for 1 today. 1-2 is the count on Johnny, and Johnny's hit it. He's hit it well. Is centre field going to get there? Yes, he is. And that is 2 away. For Bernardina, who has got a hit and scored a run already today. Full count on Roger. And Bernardina, he's hit it again, but this time grounds it down to first base. And that will do it for the third. Again, we're still tied at 1. Timo comes back out to face Ricardo, who's 0 for 1 today. 2-1 is the count. No one on, no one out. That's been hit. It's going to stay in. It should be caught there by Bladell, going back near the warning track. And that is 1 away. Alright, it's Richardson now who is 0 for 1 today. He has had a really good series for them though. That's been hit. It's not going to be playable by Bladell. And that is a 1-out single for Richardson, which brings Schlupp up to bat, who is 0 for 1 today. Full count on him. And that is another strikeout for Timo. 2 away, runner at first. Lamp comes on. Now, he struck out last time, but of course found himself on first base anyway. Can we get the runner? No, we cannot. So the man moves to second, Richardson there, and it's Lamp now. 0-2 is the count. And that's a ground ball to DeVint. One of those guys needs to move on, don't they? I can't deal with this. And that'll do it for the top of the fourth. And it is now Carabello to lead us off. He did drive in the run last time. 1-0 is the count. Carabello, it looked a very wide pitch. He's gone after it and popped it up into center field. And that is the first out of the bottom of the fourth. De Lima now. He is 0 for 1 today. 1-2 is the count. De Lima grounds at the shortstop. It should be a simple play. It is, and that is 2 away, and it's going to bring up now Ryan Jackson, who is also 0 for 1 today. First pitch swing by the shortstop. Jacko, oh, he slapped it wonderfully into right field. That should be at least a double. And Ryan Jackson will slide into second. A 2-out double. And can Martina now drive in this run? He's already got 1 hit today. If he can get a second one, we should find ourselves in front. Martina. He pops it up. It's going to be caught. Is it in center field? Yes, it is. And that'll do it for the fourth. And we are still tied at 1. We go into the fifth. Timo to face Quackenack. He is 0 for 1 today. First pitch swing. He has popped that up. It should be playable out in the left field there by Bernardina. It is. And that is 1 away. Brings up DeQuint, who is 0 for 2 today. Full count on him. He grounds the ball there to shortstop. Jackson has it over to first, and that's 2 away. This is good stuff. Sams now, who is 1 for 2. Full count on him as well. And that is a strikeout for Timo. Ends the innings in style. Still tied at 1 as we go into the bottom of the fifth. It is Dayton Bagel to lead us off. What can he do? 1-1's the count. Bagel pops it up. And that will be 1 away. Oh, it's tense, isn't it? It's very, very tense. It's been a very close, tense series. It's DeVint that comes in now. He's 0 for 1 today. 0-1 is also the count. He has popped it up into left field. That should be a simple catch out there. And that will be 2 away. And it's going to be Nick Urbanus to try and keep this innings going. He's 0 for 2 today. 1-2 is the count. Come on, Irby. He has grounded at the second base. And that will do it for the fifth. Still tied at 1. It's very much been a pitching series, hasn't it? Except for that one crazy game that we threw away that ended up, was it 11-12? And it's going to be Timo now to pitch to Birkenbosch, and that is a strikeout for him. And is that 10 strikeouts? Yes, it is. He's over 100 pitches now. He may not get a chance to get that record that was equaled or set. I can't remember what it was now earlier on in the series. Lupstock gets a single up the middle, so that's going to be a 1-out single for the Pirates. And you do wonder if Timo just might be coming to the end here. Ricardo steps in, 0 for 2 today. He's hit that well, but he's hit it straight to third base. There's 1, there is 2, and we get the double play to end the 6th. Excellent stuff. We needed that hard hit ground ball. It was straight to DeVint. And he got the play. All right, it's Johnny Bladell to lead us off now. 3-1 on Johnny. He's yet to get on base today, but he's on base now. A leadoff walk. And can we work Johnny around with Roger Bernardina at the plate? He's 1 for 2 today. 1-1's the count. Come on, Roger. He's hit that. Oh, Roger Bernardina! The king is back! It's a 2-run home run by Bernardina. We're 3-1 up. And I said he was just going to wait for his moment, wasn't he? And Bernardina has picked these moments. The game that could see us crowned champions, and he's delivered a 2-run home run, 388 feet over the right field fence, and it's Carabello to continue now. 1-2 is the count on him. Carabello, it's not the worst hit ball, but it's straight to center field, and that will be the first out of the 6th. De Lima now comes in. He's 0 for 2 today. 2-1's the count on him. He pops it up again. It's going to be playable out there in center field by Birkenbosch, and that is 2 away for Ryan Jackson, who's 1 for 2. 1 and 2 is also the count. Jackson hits it into right field. This time, though, straight to... Oh, no, it's dropped in. It looked playable, but it has fallen in for a hit. Jackson has his second hit of the game, and Martina now. What can he do with a full count on him? He walks. Suddenly, there's 2 out and 2 on, and it's going to be Dayton Bagel, who's 0 for 2 today to try and keep this going. It's a first pitch swing by Dayton. He has grounded at the second base, and that'll do it for the innings, unfortunately. But thanks to Roger Bernardino, we've pulled out in front. It is 3-1, and it's Van Ancum to continue to Richardson, who's 1 for 2 today. 2-1's the count on him. He has popped that up. That should be a simple catch out there for Bladell. Comes around, makes the play, and that is 1 away. Van Ancum to continue now to Schlopp, who is 0 for 2 today. First pitch swing from him. He grounds it to Jackson at shortstop. That should be an easy play. It is. 2 away. They're running out of outs. It's Lamp. Van Ancum to Lamp. Full count. It's up the middle, and Lamp has himself a 2-out single. All right. That brings tying run to the plate. It's Quackenack with 2 out. First pitch swing from him as well. Van Ancum. Oh, dear. No, it's going to drop in, is it? No, it's gone over Bernardina's head, and that could pull back a run. Can we keep the runner at third? No, we cannot. And Quackenack delivers the RBI double. And it's 3-2. And it's the Quint now with the with the tying run in scoring position. 1 and 2 is the count. And we end it right there. We stretch with a narrow 1-run lead in this potentially decisive Game 6. Is that the last we'll see of Timo? If it is, he's had a wonderful outing with 11 strikeouts. Quillen DeVint to lead us off. He's 0 for 2 today. 0 and 2 is also the count. DeVint grounds at the third base, and that is the first out of the bottom of the 7th. Urbanus comes up, 0 for 3, not had a great day at the plate. Urbanus, it's a ground ball straight to first base, and that is a simple out. Johnny Bladell now, 0 for 2. He did walk last time up, full count again, and this time he strikes out. And that'll do it for the 7th. We go to the 8th with a narrow 1-run lead, and it does do it for Timo. A fantastic outing for Van Ancum. But it's going to be Dario Alvarez to hopefully see this out for us. Sams comes in to lead off the innings for them. 1 and 2 is the count. Come on, Dario. There's a strike. Oh, it's going to be another strikeout that ends up at first, is it? Martina, mate, you've got to catch the ball. Oh, is that going to come back and haunt us? It's Birkenbosch now to face Alvarez. Runner at first, no one out. He lays down a bunt. That should be out at second, shouldn't it? Yes, it is. Can we even turn a double? No, just the one. But a wasted out there for the Pirates. Lupstock comes up to bat now. Birkenbosch at first. 0 and 2's the count. Alvarez with a strikeout. Martina this time catches it, which is a nice change. And that is 2 away for Ricardo to come up, who's 0 for 3 today. A first pitch swing by him. It's a ground ball. It should be playable for Jackson. Over to second. He gets the play. And that gets us out of the 8th. We are 3 outs away from being crowned Dutch champions. It's Bernardina to lead us off. Sims comes in to pitch for them. 0 and 2 is the count on the King. Can he deliver something else this game? He already has 2 hits, including a home run. This time, though, he grounds at the second base, and that is the first out of the innings. Carabello, who's 1 for 3 today. What can he do? A first pitch swing from him. Carabello hits it into right field. That should be playable. It is, and that's 2 away. De Lima now, who's 0 for 3 today. What can he do? 2 and 1 is the count. De Lima delivers the 2-out single out there into left field. And can we get a bit of a 2-out rally going here and get this lead extended? It's Ryan Jackson, who is 2 for 3 today. 2 and 1's the count. Jackson back up the middle, and that is going to be a 2-out hit. De Lima stays at second. We're 2 out, 2 on. And it's Martina the catcher, who is 1 for 2 today. 1 and 2 is the count. And Martina delivers the hit. Is that going to score De Lima? He is coming around, and we do extend the lead in the bottom of the 8th. It's Martina with the RBI single. We're 4-2 up. And we're that much closer now to the title. It's Bagel to try and keep this 2-out rally going. He's 0 for 3 today. 0-1's the count. Dayton Bagel grounds at the third base. And that will do it for the bottom of the 8th. But we added an insurance run. And is it going to be Barry Vandrell? It is, coming out to hopefully win us a title. Richardson to lead them off. He's 1 for 3 today. It's a first pitch swing. Come on, Barry. We don't want another bullpen collapse here. That is a ground ball to DeVint over to first, and that is 1 away. We are 2 outs from a title, people. All right, Schlupp comes up now to face Vandrell. 0-2's the count. He's hit that. He's popped it up. Dayton Bagel should have a simple catch. He makes it. They're down to their final out. They have no base runners. It's Lamp. I love Lamp. Get him out. It's 0-2. Come on, Barry. He's done it! We are champions of Honkball! Go on, Storks! Yay! Aussie, congratulations. You are Dutch Honkball's champions. You must be delighted. Yeah, thanks, Clarence. Look, I am obviously very delighted. I think a lot of credit needs to go to the Pirates. They've given us a very tough series. But my boys dug deep and they deserve this. They've been the best team all season, and they showed that again today. A big thank you to the fans as well who have been here all year for us. It's really great to see them out again in numbers today. It's going to be a big night tonight. Congratulations. So there we go. Silicon Storks win the Honkball 4-2. We've deserved it this season. We have been magnificent all season long. We comfortably won the regular season by 6 games over the Pirates. And we deserve that. I really, really do think we deserve that. There's all the ins and outs of the playoffs, sort of all the numbers over the season. Van Ancum with a wonderful start again today. We don't have to worry about Game 7 now because we have already gone and won it. Amazing, amazing stuff. So that is going to bring us to the end of our time at the Storks. We will be back on Saturday as scheduled. We'll have our end of season awards, and then we will begin to look for a new club as well. Don't forget to leave me who you think deserves to be inducted into our Silicon Storks, or to the Hall of Fame as a Silicon Stork, I should say. Props is already there for his perfect game. Bernardina is already there for his Triple Crown win. And so now we just need to see who else deserves to be nominated. And then, as I said, you guys will vote next episode as to who is going to be inducted. So let me know that in the comments, guys. Enjoy being Dutch champions. And I'll see you Saturday as we round up our time at the Silicon Storks with the end of season awards and so much more. And see what's next. If you have any thoughts on where we should go next, leave me those in the comments as well. Take care.